something happened in the middle of the show that blew our minds.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about it because I knew in the back of my head this is a podcast topic.
Oh, really?
For sure. Because of how fucking crazy it was. Dario, our international phone screener, who is our board operator back at the radio station, freaked out. I could hear, and I'm not joking, panic in his voice.
He did sound freaked out.
He was so scared. I've never heard him like this before.
Yeah.
I will tell you what happened with Dario coming up right now.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
So the way it works is Dario's back at the radio station. We're here remotely at Quarantine Studios.
Right.
And Dario can communicate back and forth even when we're on the air, not on the air, whatever. He can talk into our headphones.
Yeah, and when we ask him a question, rather than going on the air, he just continues to talk into our
Which we didn't even know that that's what was happening. Because we can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
He speaks and we assume that he'd be smart enough to talk on the air, but no.
I didn't know that thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, is that
on the air or
on
in
the
our
air?
ears?
Both.
I don't know.
Both.
Okay.
Damn you.
And so, pretty unbelievable. Here's what happens, though, sometimes, is that if we take our headphones off, the music's playing or commercials are playing or whatever, and Dario needs to get our attention, he'll go, hello, 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 hello.
Yeah, that's exactly what he does.
Like, it drives me insane.
It drives me nuts.
He's
too.
like the Mexican B-dub.
Kind of. Hello, hello, wah. Hello, hello, wah.
And then he'll randomly text me after 5 seconds. Time.
Oh.
Yeah, he'll have a question or
Yeah.
something like that. And so I'll finally go, okay, yes, Dario, what can I do for you? And he'll ask me the question or whatever. Well, this time, put my headphones down, and before I even could put anything else down, I hear, hello, 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 hello there, you guys, hello.
It's a lot.
Hello, you guys.
It was so
And I'm like,
much.
what the hell?
He was fucking freaking
I
out.
swear to God, I thought, fuck, we went off the air.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's
Like,
exactly what I thought.
I totally
That's
thought
not
that
good.
too.
Like,
So I
we
put
went
my
up-
headphones on. I go, dude, what's up? He goes, the fucking alarm is going off. The fire alarm is going off. The fire alarm is going off. What do I do? And I pause and I go, excuse me? He goes, the fire alarm is going off.
Yeah.
And I go, Dario, do you think there's a fire? He goes, why else would it go off?
Yeah. He kind of gave a dick answer back when
Total
Eddie
dick.
was
He goes,
the
that's
asshole.
what it does.
Yeah.
And I go, Dario, you dipshit. The fire alarm gets triggered, I don't know how many times, Sky.
All the time.
Oh my God! I'd say
Once a
at
month?
least once a month.
Once a month?
At
They
least.
run tests all the time.
That's true, too.
Yeah.
Usually they'll send an email, but we've had it go off with Dario there.
We had to
Yes.
go off while we're on the air.
And then
yeah.
we just you don't really do anything unless they come and tell you, hey, this
Yeah.
is real.
And there's never been a fire.
No,
Not
and
once.
you think that they do tests when the morning shows weren't there?
You would think.
But
they
no,
do.
they don't.
But-
They don't do
but
that.
no.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
What do I do? What do I do?
Hey,
I go-
things have been crazy here lately, okay? I had to do something.
really?
All right?
Dario.
The
Yes.
pandemic fire.
Yes. You
Is
never
that what's
know.
going on?
Yeah.
The virus is now causing fires.
Corona fire.
What?
Great.
That's breaking news to me. Yeah, no, I don't know. I
Okay.
freaked out. I
Tell
was freaking
Eric
out.
I love him.
His brother, Eric. Wow.
Tell Eric goodbye.
Oh no.
Somebody take care of my lizard.
Oh, your lizard. No, Dario. Oh God.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
And I said, nothing. I go, dude, there's no fire.
If you see smoke or fire, get the fuck out of there. But
I-
I doubt
well,
you're going to
well,
see it.
that's what I told him. I go,
Yeah.
unless you see flames, dude, you're not leaving.
Well, I mean, honestly, Eddie said do nothing, and then I said if there's smoke, then yeah, like get out of there. And then Eddie said no, you need to actually see flames before
No,
you can leave.
He can survive smoke.
Oh, you think?
You know,
You
flames,
think?
obviously, that's a different story.
Oh, yeah,
I wouldn't
that's
be that big
serious.
of a jerk.
I am
Okay.
smoke
But
proof.
just
That
some
is true.
Smoke, Dario, just put some towels underneath the doorway.
Wet some towels under the doorway.
Yeah, and then if it gets bad, then you can get out.
But the windows don't open.
No, they
I know,
don't.
I
And they're
know.
really thick, too, because
Yeah.
they're soundproof.
You can't break them.
You can't
No,
break
they're
them.
bulletproof.
So I'd have to go through the flames.
Well, you use the towel that you use to cover up the bottom there, and you put it over your head and run.
Imagine Dario running through the hallways screaming.
Hello. What do I do? What do I do?
And then right after that, he had to call Danelle Rollins.
That's right.
So he's all freaked the fuck out.
Hello,
Yeah.
Danelle. I may not make it through this, but are you ready to go?
Oh, Dario.
I was trying to be
Holy
professional.
shit. I'm in the middle of a fucking fire. Danelle, you got 2 minutes. Remember your life. Please don't cuss. Shit.
Eddie will introduce you. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm a professional, bro.
You nailed it, man.
Wow.
Thank you.
30 seconds, Danelle.
So after all this shit,
Oh my
I go,
God.
hey, Dario, did you catch on fire?
Yeah.
He's like, no, there was no fire.
There was no
blown
fire.
away.
There wasn't?
I'm blown away.
No.
Danelle Rollins is like, who the fuck was the guy all freaked out on the phone?
Oh my gosh, Dario.
Oh, Dario.
So Dario, I feel no, I don't. I was gonna say I
What?
feel bad, but I don't.
No,
really.
you don't.
I'm gonna pretend I feel bad.
Oh, okay.
We haven't really talked to you about how this whole situation has been for you.
What, burning alive?
Well, no, I meant
Oh.
more of the
the
lockdown
corona.
and
Oh,
everything.
the stay at
'Cause He's
home.
the one who's still going into work
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
How has it affected you at all?
Well, the work part is pretty normal. It's just I got to do more stuff. I got to run the board. The phone thing is nuts
You can't
sometimes.
take naps like you normally do.
It's
no more
brutal,
Netflix.
man.
No more Netflix.
It's very difficult for me. I feel like I've
Can't
been
pay attention to
crankier.
this shit.
Yeah.
I hate this fucking show.
I have to pay attention and stuff. Brutal.
Ew.
Brutal.
He
Gross.
usually watches Gilmore Girls during commercials.
He loves
He
it.
actually
That's not even joking.
Yeah.
I switch over to Jesse in the morning from time to time.
Oh, really?
My bag.
Wow.
I did the
love
Gilmore
Tati.
Girls things once only.
Oh, just
Yeah.
one time.
Exactly.
Great.
But so over.
Yeah. So work's normal.
Yeah, it's pretty much normal over here. There's less
You
people.
probably like it because there's nobody there, right?
Yeah, I mean it's less people to compete for with the microwave and stuff. There's less people talking to you in the hallways, being like, "Friday, huh?" Yeah, or "Yay, it's Happy Friday," stuff like that. So
Oh, you love that.
The
Yeah.
upside of a pandemic.
Is there anyone there that's still acting like there's no pandemic and they get too close or they try to high five and stuff or no?
no, it's actually pretty funny. People are trying to give you a little bit extra space when you're walking down the hallway. Some of them, and
Dario finds that funny.
yeah, it's pretty funny.
They're
It's like,
being real healthy. It's
like-
fucking stupid.
it's like,
Dario,
dude,
I think
we're
they
going
would do that
in.
with you anyway.
I get that. I understand that. But it's like, dude, we're going into the same room and we're going to touch the same microwave and stuff. Giving me an extra foot in the hallway is not going to do much.
Wow. Look at this guy.
Man,
You're
Dr.
like the Dr. Fauci
Fauci.
of iHeart.
Yeah.
I try to, yes. Some would say I'm better than him. But anyway.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So what's
wow.
home life been like?
Home life, it's basically just well, during the week I'm in San Diego. I'm just there. It's just me and my sister, the apartment. So
Where's Eric?
Eric went down to Mexico. He was like, I don't have school for a few months. I'm doing everything online. So he just went down to Mexico and he's doing his thing
He's
over
out?
there.
He just abandoned you?
What a traitor.
Left the family?
Well, it's more like he can go and help out my parents down there if they need anything. So it was all right. He's been
Convenient.
He's
quote
always the
unquote
better
responsible.
That
Yeah.
is true.
He's so thoughtful.
No, not.
Yeah.
And
In other words, his mom's making him dinner every night.
pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah. That's basically what that means.
Yeah.
And during the weekends, one of my dogs, she just had puppies. So during the weekends, I'm going down there to take care of the dog and stuff.
That's not. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to stay at home, Dario.
I am at home, just the home in Mexico.
Look at
What?
this guy. You're the Emily of.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Well,
Have
how
you partied with Emily yet?
and how's the border been, Dario? Because I thought they were like getting strict about the border a few weeks back.
Oh yeah, it's getting brutal. They're not. Last I checked, American citizens can still cross. I'm not sure if Mexican citizens can cross, and the border crossing is getting longer and longer. That's why I'm only doing it
I
weekends.
use a tunnel.
Oh, do you?
I built it myself. Yeah.
I mean, he has to carry a little heroin in his ass,
yeah,
but he
it's
gets
fine.
right through.
through the
Sometimes
tunnel.
I
through the
catapult
tunnel.
over the fence.
No.
Catapult.
So when I do it, it's usually either really early in the morning or really late at night. So it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, it's been getting pretty crazy down there. And the things down in Mexico are even crazier because they don't know what they're doing.
What? How so?
Well,
Oh, really?
Well, I'll give it to you this way. They made it illegal to distribute beer, so there's no beer anywhere. And people get pretty angry when you take away their beer, Eddie. I don't know if you knew that.
Well, I mean, Dario, it's the coronavirus. And,
And it's Mexico. I think
kinda
it
crazy.
adds up.
I need my cerveza.
They do, dude. People are getting upset now. And also, they're shutting down a whole bunch of businesses that have for no reason. It's like, all right, only essential stuff like hospitals. But for example, a friend of mine, his company, what they do is they make protective gear like gloves, masks, and all that stuff. The things that doctors need. They shut them down because it's not essential to make the equipment that protects the doctors. They're a bunch of idiots over there. It's
not smart.
Yeah, it's getting pretty bad. It's gonna get pretty bad over there. Over here, I mean, they're also it's bad, but it's nowhere near as bad as it's over there.
Oh,
Look at Lester Holt.
Well, I'm
He's breaking
definitely
everything down
glad
for me.
you're traveling there every weekend and bringing that back to the office. I mean, that sounds like a great idea, Dario.
It's not like I'm going out and partying. I'm just going out there and hanging out with puppies all weekend.
Yeah, it's real good, Dario.
Yep.
Yeah, the puppies, the
Just
dogs
hanging out
don't
in
get
fires
corona.
now.
What?
Dogs can get corona.
Yes.
Just
Said it on the show.
That was a big story on our show, Dario.
That day he was listening to Gina and Frankie.
Oh, okay.
So he didn't
okay.
catch
Yeah.
it. He didn't
Missed
catch
that story, huh?
yeah, the pug. I forget his name.
Oh,
Bernie.
now you remember.
Bernie, yeah.
You just said dogs don't get it, though.
Yeah, but I mean, dogs and Mexican
Not my
dogs don't
dog.
get it. Not Mexican dogs. No.
Oh, there it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tijuana street dogs don't get it.
No,
Hey,
they're
they're
the
not
cleanest.
street. They're not street dogs. How dare you?
Okay, that's good. Wow. Okay, so just what we learn next time, Dario, that there's a fire alarm.
Well, to not tell you guys about it and just, I guess, burn alive and
Leave? You're just gonna
Burn
leave?
alive.
Yeah, burn alive. He says he'll burn
Oh,
alive.
well, yeah, that's fine.
that's
You know,
fine.
I'm okay with that.
I'll get a violin. I'll go down like the dudes in the Titanic. You know, I'll just do that.
I'm fine
There
with.
you
I am
go.
totally fine with that. Yeah, as long as it's flammable.